Come on, baby. This might scare you. Have you ever heard a bass guitar before? I don't think you have. I don't think you've heard bass. We got a new dog named George. And she's a pointer. And she's cool, but she's 6 months old. And I haven't had a puppy this big in a long time. I don't know, she just came and stole something and ran away. But so a bunch of people are not sure if I was serious or not with my last video. So I guess I was kind of serious and kind of being facetious, but I have been watching a lot of people like teaching you how to play bass, and there's like punk rock guys that try to teach you how to play bass, and they're wrong. So I'm going to teach you how to play punk rock bass, because that's actually what I play. And when I say play, you know, like play. So first things first, you got to get a bass amp, because there's no such thing as an acoustic bass. They're called cellos. This is how you test if your amp works. You touch the end of it, and if it makes a weird noise, that means it's good. And then make sure it's turned all the way up, and then put it in, and then realize that, oh, you're gonna pull it out, so then take it out and then put it through here, right? So I guess I could put this on. Hold on. So put it through here, like so. And then when you step on it, it's not going to pull it out as easy. Number one, same as guitar, wear it low. Make sure your guitar doesn't, you can put a belt buckle on top of your guitar. That's a good starting point. I'm old, so you have to put your belt buckle up there. So far. It's my other dog. When you play punk rock bass, you have to learn one lick to do sound check with, so that people think you know what you're doing. That's the most important part. Bass is always played with a pick. Try to get one with your friend's face on it, if you can see that. Preferably one where he's drinking a beer. So if you don't have a pick with your friend's face on it, make sure you get one. And then learn a riff and play it fast with the pick. So like so do something like that. Any kind of ska riff. That ska sucks. But like you could do like a no doubt, like something like that. And then bass players used to be super cool in the UK, and they used to play like stuff like this. They used to go some of my more, hey baby, you're a good girl. Some of my more closely tuned listeners or watchers will notice that one of my strings was out of tune when I was playing that song. Yes, it was. So, as a punk rock bass player, you can tune that or you can just complain about it. So, either way, I'll tune it today. They're not totally tuned, but it's good enough. Yeah, but anyway, British bass players used to play cool stuff. Now they play with their fingers, and that's wrong. So don't do that. Play with the pick. Play as fast as you can. Hitting all the notes is not important. One note at a time. You can switch it up every once in a while. You know what I mean? Play that or play that, or you know what I mean? Make sure you're always looking like it's hard, because it's the easiest thing in the world. So you have to like act like it's hard. So you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta emote. Your job is to jump around, interact with the crowd, and sometimes sing. But that's the most important part about being a bass player in the punk rock field. Like I said, you don't really need to learn music anymore. Computers can do it. Humans don't need to do that anymore. So you got to have fun and you got to look cool. Besides that, I think that's all you need to know to play a bass player. It's super easy. You only need to play one finger at a time. Don't let anybody tell you that you got to do runs or learn scales or anything like that. Just whatever chord that the guitar player's playing, just play that. You know what I mean? Like, actually, if you just play that, that's most songs. That's a lot of songs. So yeah, just do that, but just do it fast, you know? So that would be like a rock and roll song. But if you're gonna play a punk song, you could either do like all downstrokes, you could go. Or just go fast. Yeah, so that's how you play, I guess, American punk rock and old British bass. You don't need to know anything else. Just buy a bass or borrow one. If I have one, I'll give you one. And don't ever bring your own amp. Just use whoever's amp is there. Or plug into the house system if they don't have an amp for you. And be the best dressed if you're in a punk rock band or you're the bass player. But best dressed is not what you think it means. You gotta wear the funniest / coolest t-shirts, and you can have like a punk rock vest. So you get like a vest, like, you know, put stuff on it, things like that. Take it off before you play though. It's annoying. But yeah, that's all I got, and I just want to, you know, bass players used to be cool in England, but they're not anymore.